this video I will teach you data types and what is variables. So let's go to our Eclipse, and I hope you have seen that how to create this new project and how to create the package and how to create the class and interface. So now we will use classes now. Interface I will teach you after some time, but initially we just use classes only. So there are other uses of interfaces, so I will teach you that later. So first understand, yeah, we will write everything inside the class. Okay, so in this class, in this lecture particularly, we are learning data types. So after creating class, we have data types. What is data type? Data type, it is a type of data stored in variable is called as data type. What it means? So if you see, integer age is equal to 25. So here 25 it is a data, and int is a data type. So whenever we use 25 digits, then we use data type as an integer. When we use data as a something decimal with a dot and something like that, then we will use data type as a double. When we use characters like a grade, b grade, then like for that we will use char as a data type. And then like when we use like names, it is a Harry is a name, then for that the data type is string. So this is how we have multiple data types. So let's understand what are those. So data types, the definition is type of data stored in variable is called as a data types. So what is variable here? So here the name, we have written age. Here age, this 25 is a age. So that defines what is the data type. And it's just a memory location. We are storing this 25 data in our memory, and that particular memory will be named as a age. So we are giving name to that particular memory. So what is variable is a name given to the memory location. So variables are nothing but the name given to the variable to the memory location. So we are storing 25 in our memory, and for that memory we are giving age is a variable, that name. And then we know that this data is a data type of int. So let's understand what are different data types. Okay, so there are two types of data types, primitive and non-primitive. So in the primitive we have eight data types like byte, short, long, int, double, float, char, boolean. So out of these, if you see first four, byte, short, int, long, these are used for all the integers like 25, 100, 200, 500, 1000, all the numbers, all the digits. For that we will use these data types. But the thing is, for byte and short, those are very limited. Like we can't use like numbers above 127 in the byte, we can't store that. So here the limit is only up to 127. And for short also we have a limit. So in the long we have like we can use any like huge number of datas, like up to 8 digit 9 digit numbers we can store inside the long. But mostly we will use int for storing the digits, like these integers. That's why we will mostly use int as a data type for storing the numbers. So here the capacity of int is more huge. uh, so that's why mostly we will prefer int as a data type for integer values, all the digits. Then we have double and float. These two data types are used to store these decimal values, whenever like 100.10 or 99 point something. So for all the decimal values we will store in double and float. So the float capacity is limited, and a double's capacity is huge. So that's why we will mostly use double here for all the decimal values. Then we have third important data type is a char. So char is used to store a single character. So to store the single character we will use char as a data type. And boolean is a data type where we just store, we have only two values, true or false. These are the two values we have in boolean. So yeah, so that's about the primitive data type. Only important are integer, double, char and boolean. So I have written here. So these are the important data types that we will use mostly in our Java language. Then talking to non-primitive data type. So what are those non-primitive? So we in non-primitive we have string, array, class and interface. We already learned what is class and interface. When we create when we click on practice and right click on it, we'll create first of all this complete whole block is referred as a class in Java. And secondly, we know that this is interface. It is similar to the class where we write different methods and everything, like variables, data types. So this is referred as the interface. So both are same, but there are many differences. We will learn that after some time. So initially, we just know that a class and interface are just the blocks where we write everything like variables, methods, and data types, all the data types and everything. Okay, that we'll write inside the class and interface. Okay, so after that we know that there are two other like string and array, so those are also important data types. So what is string? String is a collection of characters. Like here, if you see Harry, so these are the collection of characters is referred as a string. So when we store names like Harry, then Potter, so for that all the names like my name is Aniket, so to store everything which is of like name, like any place like Pune, I have to store Pune, or US, India. So all the names we will store inside the string. So we can also store long sentences like I am an engineer. So for all these sentences, all these uh, strings will be data type. So this is about string data type. So then we learn then we have array. So after string we have array. So in the array is a collection of data types, collection of data. If you see integer array is equal to 2 3 4 5 6 7 6. So this is a collection of data. We have multiple numbers here, we have multiple integers, so we have stored in one this the curly braces, and it is referred as integer array. So array is written like this is the format of writing array. So array can be of like integer type, so this is integer array. And I have created array 1, so this is of string. Here inside the curly braces we have names like Java, C, C++, C sharp. So names will be always written in the double quote, double inverted comma like this, and the character will be in the single inverted comma. Mm. So like this, this is about arrays. So what is difference between primitive and non-primitive? If you see, so these all primitive, this non-primitive are written as a, if you see the first character is a capital. Sorry, I have not written as capital. So all these are the first letters are capital, and the all these are like classes. If you see, we can create class. So like this way, this is our class, right? So this is our interface. So same way we can create string like that in this way, and array in this way. So all these are the classes, all these are the blocks we can say. So and there are many other things that we will learn in the upcoming lessons, in the upcoming videos, upcoming sessions. So this is a very basic idea of like what is data type, what is variable, and yeah, types of it. Yeah, that's it. Thank you.